Diana, I believe we have enough for now.
So this was an exclusive that was released for Go Season 3 Episode 8. Davis and Saxe speaking to Diana at the precinct, which is most likely after law enforcement have already tried to get Diana to flip. Now this exclusive tells us a few things. Davis definitely knows that Saxe is a mole, because he doesn't want Diana to give any information while he's in the room. And secondly, it seems that Diana and Davis are also in on a plan to have Effie arrested, which does make me think, what we saw in the Episode 8 trailer is classic power trailer manipulation. Ever since RSJ's conversation with Tariq in Episode 5, I've said nobody's as they seem on the surface, but the same could also be said about Effie's arrest, and so it does seem like classic trailer manipulation from Power. But in regards to this exclusive, let's just take it back a step. In the official trailer, we see Saxe coming to the precinct and saying he's there to represent Diana to Harper in a conversation with Jenny Sullivan. Davis wasn't too far behind him, and it does seem like he overhears their conversation. So as they're both going into this room, and from the way the conversation starts, we can definitely tell Davis definitely knows that Saxe is a mole. Now Davis tells Diana from now on, you only talk to me, and Cooper Saxe says us, you only talk to us.
That's true. We should still discuss who told you about those lockers.
Immaterial if she doesn't know what's in the bag.
Which she hasn't exactly said.
She hasn't said she does.
Because we haven't heard her side of the story.
Now this is something we are all too familiar with when it comes to Davis and Saxe, because we did see something very similar when they were representing Tariq in Season 2, and we all saw how annoyed Davis got. That was because Saxe asked Tariq a question which could have led him to admitting guilt, which would have made their jobs that much harder. So Davis and Saxe, who want two different things representing the same client, is definitely going to cause some conflict and fireworks. Now one thing I'm sure Monet is worried about is whether Diana will talk. She knows if Kane, Drew or Tariq St. Patrick were ever roped up by the feds, then they'll stay strong. But Diana and Monet haven't had the best of relationships, but look, I don't expect Diana to talk. I mentioned before that if she knew about Monet's involvement in killing Lorenzo, then it's a different story. But at this moment in time, she doesn't know, and she actually tells them none of this falls on anyone but her. So Diana is actually ready to take the blame. Now this is where I would have normally said we're entering dangerous territory with Davis, because we all know what he's done in the past. He was happy to give up Tariq to save his client Tasha, who only happened to be his client's son, but that was a win in his column. But the situation here is a little different. Davis is in this with Tariq and the Tejadas, so Davis isn't the one they need to worry about. It's Cooper Saxe, and Davis definitely knows. Every question that Saxe asks Diana is leading her to give him vital information.
We can't let you do that if you're in fact innocent.
Okay, well, what if I do know what was in the bag?
Now we all know Saxe is working undercover as a CI, and so does Davis, which is why he purposely spills his coffee all over Saxe while sliding a note to Diana, and the note reads, "Put Saxe on Effie, trust me." So Davis definitely knows about the plan to have Effie arrested, and that means prior to coming into the precinct, he must have had a conversation with Tariq and Monet, or at least Tariq St. Patrick on his own. But I spoke about trailer manipulation and how they're always throwing us off, and the way they place certain scenes over certain conversations. So where it seems like Tariq and Monet are setting up Effie to take the fall, I do think it's worth reminding ourselves of not just what Lorenzo said about Monet never showing her hand, but Monet never telling Kane the full plan, because she doesn't fully trust him to be on board. In Season 2, Mecca wanted Kane to kill Lorenzo on this test of loyalty, but she made one plan with Tariq behind Kane's back, and then she told Kane he had to kill his father, but only she and Tariq knew the full plan. So I do wonder whether Effie's arrest is actually a setup to throw law enforcement down the wrong direction, and Kane doesn't know about it. But what also makes me think it isn't, is because when Effie does get arrested, we're going to see her coming face to face with Lauren, with either Blanca Rodriguez or Jenny Sullivan standing behind her, and this is definitely in Episode 8. She's wearing the same grey jumper in the trailer as she's in the scene with Lauren, where she rolls down a window, where Effie comes face to face with someone she thought she killed. So there is some part of me thinking yeah, it's a setup to throw law enforcement down the wrong direction, but with Effie coming face to face with Lauren, they've definitely got her. But either way, Davis knows Saxe is the mole, and he's also in on the plan to have Effie arrested. And so is Saxe's cover being blown? Is it finally time for Cooper Saxe? Are we going to see his end? Drop all your thoughts down below in the comment section, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.